Hello, good people of YouTube. All About Nat is back after a long time. It's got to be 3 weeks since my last video. I have been posting shorts so you can see where I'm up to with the van, but I thought I'd come on and give you a verbal update to let you know what's going on. What I wanted to say, first of all, guys, if you are interested in anything to do with my life, whether it be my shopping purchases, which are not very much at the moment, well, they are, but I would say they are extremely boring unboxings, so I don't bother doing them. It's simply stuff for the van, i.e. wood, screws, just general boring crap that will make the van look like a home. When it gets to more of the sort of aesthetics, you know, interior niceties like cushions, duvets, accessories, I'll probably show you those because they're a little bit more exciting. Now, you know what to do, guys. Please hit that subscribe button, turn your little notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping a video, and drop a like, drop a comment. It all helps the algorithm. So yes, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I will give you a little bit of B-roll, which shows you where we're up to at the minute. So let me run that and then we shall talk some more. You can see we are very nearly done with the middle of the ceiling, the cladding, the wood. Oh, it makes it look 10 times better, don't you think? Oh my god, I love that pine tongue and groove cladding. It is so nice. It's also making the van smell a lot nicer. Now we're getting rid of way more of the carpet. The carpet, annoyingly, the guy that I hired to get rid of the carpet very conveniently missed out underneath the sofa and in the cab. Very convenient, because the cab, if you saw my last short, pane is a complete bitch to do. Honestly, it is driving me mad. My dad also, who's been giving me a hand with it, is driving him mad. It's just a nightmare. So he conveniently missed that off. I was a little bit pissed off by that. So we are continuing at the moment. We've been doing it today. I just thought I'd stop. My dad's just having a break and I thought I'd come and do a video. So we've got still that to do. We've run out of tongue and groove, so waiting till tomorrow. Gonna go to B&Q, our big DIY store, if you don't know what it is, if you're in America. We are going to get some more and a few more bits tomorrow, like edging. We need some edging to finish bits off. Also, we need to get some wood to custom make the table for the fireplace. We've not done that yet. Honestly, there's just never ending like little jobs that need finishing, and I've waited a while to do this video because you just can't really see the difference. And up to now, you know, up to this point, you couldn't really see a huge change. But obviously now you can see that it is starting to come together. I haven't even entertained what I'm going to do with the cupboards. I really haven't. I have got no idea. I haven't even thought about it yet, because one of my friends was saying, you know, have you thought about what you're going to do? I haven't yet, because I just want to, one of my main goals really is to get the fireplace in situ, get it fitted, get it in situ, and then maybe I can start, well, I can buy the desk, because I need to buy the desk, because this desk, I don't know whether I mentioned it in a previous video, but this desk is too big, which is really, really sad, because it's such a great desk. You can hold loads, but it's too big, it's too deep. Width-wise, absolutely fine, but it's just too deep, so it protrudes too much into where you're walking. So yeah, and then I can buy the desk for that. What else? So all inside the sofa, all the carpet is out now. We've kind of put the sofa, you know, the frame of it all back together. One of the last things I'll do is obviously get new cushions and the covers. What else have we done? Taken all the carpet out from where the gas cylinder is. That's all cleaned out now. Also, I think from when I did that clip, I've cladded the sort of the rim above the kitchen, so that's kind of neat now. And I'm going to sort of box off above it and make it into one solid shelf. So that's all been sort of cladded up now with plywood. As you saw where the dials are for the van itself, that's been done now. We've got new sort of ply cladding around there. So we have actually got quite far in the last 3 weeks. But I also have some news. I'm hoping that I can do the next video and it'll be good news from this. A week last Wednesday, I had an interview, a phone interview for a job in the Cairngorms. So where I would be travelling to for the first couple of nights, it's a caravan holiday park called Dalraddy, as I say, in the Cairngorms. And about, it's got to be January, February time, I emailed them just on the off chance that they may have jobs up there, because I know that if you do work for these places, you have a free pitch if you do live in a van. And I just thought, on the off chance, I shall email them. And about 6 weeks later, so it was quite a while later, they got back to me and said, would you be available for an interview? Yes. So week last Wednesday, I had the interview. It went well. It would be for, I'm hoping it would be, because they were asking me what I would want, really. So as I've done work in conservation, and I've done gardening, and I've done horticultural work, I've done grounds work, it would ideally be something like that, because I absolutely adore working outdoors. I would still continue to be doing my own business in my spare time, because I absolutely love doing it. I love my art. So that would still continue. It just wouldn't be on a full-time basis. So I haven't heard back yet. They're going through lots of applications for various different posts at the moment. They obviously do take people on for seasonal work, but I would want a permanent position, you know, all year round. So the more I look at the place, the more I want this job, because it's absolutely insanely beautiful up there. Absolutely gorgeous. And honestly, I think it would be a dream come true, because it would be fantastic for me to get into van life, you know, like rather than a baptism of fire where I'm literally going off grid straight away, and I'm a bit of a novice with it. Having the pitch to go to where you do have electric is a good way to sort of bed yourself into it. And then on my days off, I can take an external battery and I can go off grid for a couple of days, no problems, come back, you know, back onto the pitch. and fantastic. I can still travel a bit and see different places in Scotland, which is what I want to do as well. So I am just, the more is horrible because I can't stand the waiting. I hate it. And the more I think about it, the more it would be fantastic. It would, you know, you're obviously earning a decent wage, and you've got, all you're paying for then is fuel and a little bit of electric. The pitch, which would be £40 a night in the summer, £30 a night in the winter, but it's free. So yeah, it would be perfect, absolutely perfect. They do amazing stuff there as well. They do photography walks, so like red deer photography and all sorts of different wildlife photography. They do zip wire rides, quad bike trails. They do pony trekking. They do archery. They do paintballing. It's so big. And then they've also got like a house as well, like a huge, a little bit like, if you know Lyme Park in Cheshire, which isn't far away from me, where Pride and Prejudice was filmed. They've got a similar kind of estate. It's called Alvey Estate, so they've got grounds around there as well. And it's surrounded by lakes, beautiful lakes, which I want to get a blow up canoe. It's surrounded by beautiful mountains. Honestly, it is, to me, it's heaven. And I know I sound like, oh, I don't have that already on my doorstep, because I do. But obviously I don't have my own house right now. So, yeah, I'm so nervous, because one of my friends said, have you got a plan B? And I said, well, really, I'd be going back to plan A, because plan A was drive to Dalrady, book a couple of nights, sort myself out, then go onwards. So I would have a little bit of a baptism of fire, and then I would, you know, find a part-time job or something from there. So really, this that I'm waiting on is plan A plus. I would just drop down to plan A if I don't get it, you know, and I would just drive up and I wouldn't have a job to go to. But to have a job to go to is absolutely bonus balls. So yeah, I'm just like, oh, tell me already, will you? But they've got a lot of applications, because I did chase it up. I was like, oh, what's going on? And she said, oh, don't worry, we're just still going through applications, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, fingers crossed it all goes well, and I will be able to tell you, hopefully next week sometime. I really hope so, because they did initially say it was going to be the end of that week. Clearly it wasn't. And then they said it could be the beginning of next week, but it wasn't. So they've obviously got a lot of seasonal positions as well. People go just for seasonal jobs, so they'll have a lot of that going on as well. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm working every day on the van. My work, my own business has taken a bit of a step back, but unfortunately there's not a lot I can do about it, because I don't have 10 hands. Wish I did, because I could do work at the same time, but I don't. But there is still loads of stuff on PDC, peakdesigncreations.com, if you are interested in supporting the cause. Lots of stock still there. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've watched all to the end of this update, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will be back with an update very, very soon. Thanks once again, and all about that. We'll see you on the next one. Keep it real, guys.